Hi, everybody. Welcome back. It is Monday, January 13th. It took me a minute. Sorry. I was like, what day is today? It's Monday. It's Monday. So we're going to talk about what we did this week and what we plan to do next week. So Lindsey, get us started.
Okay. So I left here last Monday and I went home and I did all the things.
I've been laughing at her all week because I keep getting a text message every day about something that she did.
Hey, this is what she wanted, though.
It is totally what I wanted.
She opened Pandora's box. It's her fault.
This week, Lindsey stitched more than me.
Don't get used to it. Okay. So I made a whip go board and I joined Magical Stitches.
She sure did. We're not in the same resort though.
No, because I didn't know what I was doing. A whole bunch of questions came up on the sign-in sheet and I didn't even know the questions because I don't really know Disney World. And so I was like, Beach Lodge sounds fun. I like the beach. So I didn't know what she was in.
I'm on Boardwalk. So.
Okay. I didn't know what she was in, so I didn't know to request it. So I was just like, beach. I like beaches. And
is that how that happened?
That's exactly how that happened.
Nice.
I'm pretty sure. I didn't even know most of the questions, except the only one I felt confident in answering was your favorite Disney character.
Oh yeah?
Who's that? Han Solo.
Oh, mine's Mulan.
Oh, really? But now Star Wars is in Disney. I have to be like a Disney fan, I guess.
There you go. All right, what'd you learn this week?
So, and then because we were joking about if I could finish it in a week.
Yeah.
I can't. I didn't.
Did we joke about that on the video?
We did.
Okay. Yeah.
And I was like...
She tried. She really tried.
I got it started. It's the hands-on design Block Party Java. And I actually found like a really old fabric because I didn't even think I had fabric. And this is where I ended up getting by, I stitched it on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. 3 days. It was 3 days. And I used it for homework. And I did a penalty stitch, another penalty stitch. And then I had messed up this saucer here. And I had done these beams that called for color, which matched this fabric exactly. So I ended up frogging that like saucer and this bean and that bean. And then I restitched it with a different brown. And I said that it stretched me because typically if I mess up and I need to frog something, I just throw it in a different pile until Heidi frogs it and guilts me into stitching on it again. So I actually frogged it and then kept stitching on it, and that was definitely
a stretch.
Yes. So that was the homework.
Lindsey finished all of her homework after joining Magical Stitches.
And some extra credits.
Oh, yeah. How many extra credits?
3?
3.
Three extra credits. Well, 3 extra credits for stitching.
Yeah.
And then 1 reading.
Yeah. So go Lindsey.
Go me. And then so on, sorry, I'm looking this way in my notes. On Thursday, I started this one. This is a Nora Corbett. No, well, I started working on it.
Oh, okay. I was like, it was a whip already.
Yeah, it was a whip.
I was like, wait, you started
this? This is a Nora Corbett. It's something dagger wing. Mm-hmm. Is the name like Lola's something dagger wing. So the homework was to do 200 stitches and 310. I did. This is really hard to put my hand. All this like half of black is what I did. So I completed another homework. And then I was done with her.
You were done with her? You're like, and I'm done. Moving.
I thought I was done with her. I put her away. And then I switched to my haunted house.
I'm so proud of you.
I did a lot.
She really did.
Okay.
She's been telling me about it all week.
I'm on Instagram now. Again.
She is. She's back to Instagram.
Posting my little pixie pics every night. So I finished I did those stitches in 310 on Wednesday and Thursday. Thursday I put it away and pulled out Haunted House.
My thoughts factory.
Because that's when my homework was completed, so we moved to extra credit. So I was like, oh.
Yeah, she texted me on Wednesday. Are you doing your homework? I'm like, nope. Not at all.
So get on it, Heidi.
Right.
Slagger. I'm just kidding. Okay, so Haunted House, I had left it off right here, was where it was. And then just like a little bit up here and there. That's what was stitched. So I did these stitches right here. This is by Clouds Factory. And there's the first extra credits like it's an element, wind, cloud, something, and this has clouds in it. So all of these stitches right here is 300 for cloud extra credit. Then I did this orange right here. Actually, I think two of those lines right there were part of that extra credit. Then I came down and did this, and I put in 150 towards Frontier Land. And then
she would do the extra.
Then I came over here and did all this roof and this gray coming down, and that was the extra credit with the moon.
Yes, because there's a moon in this piece.
The moon. Mm-hmm. So this completed 3 of the prompts. Yeah. And I was so done with it.
Really?
I thought I was done with the pixie. I thought I was done with the pixie. And like, I actually need to pull this out this week, and I'm actually retreading it.
Really?
I'm like, it's hard.
Why? Why is it hard?
It's a lot. I mean, like, I barely even made a dent in the pattern, and that's like 750 plus stitches.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
it's a good size pattern.
Nothing is done.
It's a good size pattern.
It's just a lot of
a lot.
Like a long row of one color, long row of another color, long row of the other color, like a lot. I do have a mistake in here. I found out.
Do you care that you have a mistake
from previously? I'm scared for how it's going to end up. But it is a haunted house, so if it's a little wonky, that's just part of the spookiness. At the end, if we're just like off-centered, like, wow, scary. This is on 32 count. And I'm doing 2/2, so kind of small.
I like 32 count. That's nice. Well, that was my new favorite until this weekend.
So that went until I'm doing so much stuff. I had to start a really crazy thing and writing it down.
You should show them the front of your
planner.
The front of your planner is hilarious.
From our dad. My dad, he watches us.
He sure does.
And critiques us.
Sure does.
And it's hilarious. I love it. It did make it to work. I am carrying it back and forth because I stitch at lunch, so I write it down in there, which is great. So after I worked on Haunted House and got those 3 things completed, I did another extra credit.
Another extra credit. Because those are just so easy to bust out.
Well, I mean, I had already finished my homework. I had to do something. So I pulled out this one. This is Redbird Design, and it's called All Around Texas. I had the L, the O, and a little bit of the N when I started. So I finished the N, E, and the star got stitched. So it's 300 stitches. It was so cool. Right when I finished the R, it was exactly 300. So this one was, yeah, I'm related, no, related to a hurricane, and Texas gets hit by hurricanes. The Gulf Coast of Texas, hurricanes hit us, and I did ask permission. I don't know, and they were like, "Yeah, Texas does get hit. You're good." I'm like, all right. So, I did learn with this one. So this is 25 count, 2/2, and I don't know if it was a whole long week of stitching daily or if it was this count, but my wrist last night started hurting really, really bad.
Oh, really?
And I put my brace on, and I literally ended on the 300th stitch, and was like,
break.
Like Lone Star looked perfect. I wore my brace to bed, woke up, it's okay. But I am gonna watch out on if it's a count thing.
That would be weird.
Well, this is a big X
because it's a motion,
but it's a big. It's like a bigger X.
Okay, I believe you.
So that got me 3 extra credits done, all the homework done, and a help with.
What size is this?
25 count.
Oh, okay, I was like,
it's 25 count, 2/2.
Yeah,
on a 25/2, which would make it what, 50 count? Did I do that math right?
I don't know. No, you do not. It goes the other way. I don't know. No, it would not be 50.
It doesn't go in half because I'm doing over
double. 2. No, it's. Oh, I don't know. No, you would double it. No, you have it. You have it.
I'm not going over 1.
You would have it because if it was a.
Oh yeah.
A 28 is a 14.
Oh, so you're right.
For
8 count would be really small. So it's like a what? Like a, I don't know, 13 and a half.
13, yeah. 12 and a half.
It's a bigger X.
12 and a half for 25. It is a big X.
So I have 3 projects on that count, and I do remember last time I was stitching regularly. I'm not done.
Oh, for this week?
Well, does today count?
Oh, no. Yeah, you're right. I was like, I thought that was all you did this week. Okay.
I remember my wrist had flared up. I couldn't stitch for like a week.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if it's that. Okay. So then we're in a new week, new homework prompts. Starting today, I did this at lunch.
See, I haven't even started today. I haven't started all the day.
This week's homework.
I didn't. She came in, I was like, yeah, I'm really behind. I don't know what this week's homework is even, but I had already known I was going to be doing penalty stitches, so I didn't bother.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I went ahead and knocked out 128 stitches at lunch. This one's so old.
Yeah, mine's older.
So this is the 2018 or 20? I don't know.
17.
Yeah.
2017.
2017.
Because they just did, no, wait. It was the year before that. Because the last year, 19 was,
18.
It was 18. Yeah,
18.
you're right. Because 19 was the peacock one. Right? And this was the year before? Mm-hmm.
So this is 1/1.
Are you showing the back?
I sure am. Isn't my back pretty though? It's not too bad. I'll take it. This is a 1/1, 28 count.
I taught her how to do that.
There was a straight line right here, so I just did all of this.
A straight line because of page work?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's on the 3rd page of it. You can't see it here. I had started the 2nd month at some point. This is so pretty, though. I'm not going to finish the whole project. Yeah. There's no way. I can't. I obviously lost focus. And there's more over here, obviously, but it's in the piece now. So hopefully I can just finish it. I'll frog the little bit that I had started.
So your goal is to finish the band,
right? Eventually. Yeah, a band, and then I can finish it. I saw somebody do it on like a bag, like a purse, and it looked pretty good. So I'll get it FFO'd, but it would be nice to get it finished since I am almost out of the scheme of this screen. Oh, that's how much I already have put into it. So I don't want to see. I was going through my projects and I wanted to like throw old ones away. Mm-hmm. I don't really want this one to be thrown away, but it's definitely going to be modified to just that. Yeah, first month, that January. And that one's going to be for a homework that whoever enabled you or something virtually. Oh, yeah. So what did you get done, Heidi?
Okay, so my goals were not met this week for me. I don't know what's wrong with me. All right. So
I stole it. I stole the stitch bug.
She did something. It's not even that. I don't know what my problem is. So the first whip go that I was focusing on was Box of Delights by Liz Almond, Blockwork Journey. And the goal is to finish the frames. And I almost finished. I really did. I only have 3 left. And honestly, those don't take that long to do. Like, I could probably bust those out tonight and be done with it. Which I might do, but
you can do it.
I don't know. That's only 150 stitches right there. So
it's okay.
What does it match up with though for homework?
So you can do, I don't know. Can't you do like 150 on that and then 100 and or then just 100 on something else and call it a penalty stitch homework?
Well, because it won't be. I don't know. What can I say about?
Oh, that one could be the stitch on delicate or dainty.
Okay. I could do that.
And then you just have to put 100 on another thing that's dainty. Like a mirror.
150.
Yeah, the homework's 200. I'm sorry.
Maybe I'll do a box.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe we'll do that. I don't know. My plan this week. So this was this week. The week is up for this project. I didn't meet the goal. I'll pull it out or I'll finish it up before I put it away. I'm not sure yet.
What goal was that, Alyssa? Well, you have a year to do it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I might just wait till later. Maybe at the end of the year when I'm like trying to quickly finish a couple more goals.
I finished the whip go.
Oh, you want to show your whip go? We'll
just add that to my...
She sure did.
I have 500 on my haunted house. So I made this whip go before I started the magical stitches.
Yes.
I didn't really... 500 is a lot for me.
She thought 500 was a lot for her. And then she stitched this week.
Yeah.
And then she's like, oh, maybe it's not so much.
I might have to modify. I'm going to see how I do with all this because I might lose steam and then just not stitch for like a month. We don't know. We'll see. And then maybe I'll modify it to like 1,500 instead of 500 or something.
So I did Zoom quite a bit. Like I got a lot done compared to last week. Yeah. Like if I can get it.
Because you didn't even have the outline box.
No, the outline box was not done.
So you got a lot done.
The outline box was about half.
Did you count how many stitches?
I got all but one homework assignment done on this.
As penalty stitch.
With penalty stitch. Except for the 310, because that's 310. The black. I did just 2. Actually, I kept going. I forgot to stop. So I ended up counting more on that.
So it's 700 stitches.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Maybe.
I used to just do like 100 a week.
Yeah. So the next project that I worked on yesterday. I pulled it out because I needed something in hand that I could put down. I was watching the kids. So, and this project I plan to finish by the end of the year. It is Design Works 12 Days of Christmas. Last year I was trying to do each box per month. So one would January would get this box, February, so forth. That didn't completely work out because I didn't start until I didn't start that until March because January and February I was finishing up core stocking, and so I wasn't going to work on 2 Christmas pieces really. So this month I'm working on January's. Sorry, I will have January's finished by the end of January. At some point, it's just kind of one of those when I'm watching the kids and I need something that I can hold while they're playing and stuff, instead of something in my big frames. And this is the piece I'll be working on. And then on the months, like you can see kind of I finished 6 pieces of laying. And so when I get to that month, I'll work on the frames or actually the angels up top. And then the frames I'll save for December to finish up the whole project. This is the plan anyways. So that's Design Works 12 Days of Christmas. What?
Sorry to interrupt. You could use this project for our homework number 3, which relates to the outdoors of camping. And the birds are outdoors.
They are.
Yeah.
There's a lake in there.
There's a lake.
People just...
Yeah.
Hyper spiking are outside.
And you could use it for a trap
There's clouds
door.
in there too.
You could see this bird hiding a trap door in the tree. Why?
That's fine, but because what I'm going to be doing this week, I need to focus. So,
are you ready to focus on that?
That was last week. Well, I have.
You said by January. My bad. Sorry.
You're right. It won't. I don't have a lot left in January, honestly. So I have a few I have a few green stitches up here in the corner. I have some white stitches to finish.
Oh, it doesn't come all the way down?
No, like because down here is where.
Yeah, I see.
Down here is where the words are, so that won't take long at all. And then I have the back stitching, so it won't. I'm almost done with this block, honestly. Okay. So I'm not worried about getting it done.
So are you on your like rotation then? And so this is what you have to focus on this week? This one that you're about to pull
what I'm about to pull out is what I'm going to focus on. Okay, so I do have a rotation that Lindsey's trying to get me off of.
You just look at the prompts and then pick something. This is great for me. It's working. I just have to say.
Yeah, it's working.
It's working. And because you don't have to do this.
Yeah.
Or that. Like you can just say, well, I want to do this and do the extra stitches. Mm-hmm. Or you can take the prompt and I still have like 4 choices in my whips. So I still get to do whatever the heck I want to do.
So because I did the whole year of Harry Potter basically, because I started early February, I started in Magical Stitches. I did almost the whole year except for the first book. And I was for a long time just picking a project based off of the prompt, but then I was finding I was picking the same 4 or 5 projects and I want to hit all my projects up. So I'm trying to be a little bit more deliberate this year than I was last year. I was very willy-nilly last year and it worked for me, but now I'm at that point where I'm ready to be really focused in on.
I'm not trying to get you off of your rotation.
I know. I was making fun of you. I have to make fun of you a little bit because you keep trying to make suggestions. I'm like, but I already have a plan. All right. So this week's for my rotation is week 2 of Whip Go, since there's 2 blocks called a week. The second. I'm sorry. Yes, there's 2 blocks called a month. The first week, I can't talk. It's Monday. Oh my gosh. The first week of my month is dedicated to my monthlies, i.e. this would be a monthly, or I also have. I was focused on Vino because I had to have that ready for the retreat. So this is really my monthly. This will be week 1, and I'm trying to play a little catch up on that. Week 2 is one of the Whip Go blocks that were called. And week 3 is another Whip Go block that was called. And then week 4 is to work on one of my BAPs.
It's only called 2 blocks.
Yeah.
Why is week 1? Oh, one is
a monthly.
2 is Whip Go, 3 is Whip Go, 4 is BAP.
Mm-hmm. And I'm lucky because one of the blocks that was called is a BAP. It's a BAP. So I'm actually going to be working on this project for 2 weeks. And considering I haven't worked on it for 2 years, it deserves 2 weeks because I literally have not worked on this in 2 years. I looked it up when I was at the retreat because one of our friends, Tina, hi Tina, asked me about it, and I had to go really far back in my Google Photos, really far back. And I was like, wow. In fact, this was a 2015 start. So this is, I don't remember what it's really called. I call it Zelda. Hold on. I'm pulling it out so I can give you the real information. Hemlock King Stained Glass by Cerbatron. I got it off of Sprite Stitch. I have not been able to find it on Sprite Stitch yet. Back when Mania started the color of the day or week, I don't remember if it was day or week. Stitch Mania, sorry. Back when Stitch Mania, the group started the color of, I don't know. I think it was the day. It was the day, but it was one day out of the month. I did that. So I have some cross country going, and I was like,
I thought Mania was just May.
No, they did a bunch of sals. They still do a bunch of sals. Oh. So I was following along for that. And so I have some cross country happening. I even have some down in these pages. The Whip Go goal for this project is to finish the first page, which I believe comes down to about here.
You can do that.
So no, I can't. Negative. This is super confetti heavy.
I just have to sound like
I'm just like, this is really confetti heavy. It takes me quite a while, actually. Like, I'm happy if I get 100 stitches in an evening because it's so confetti heavy. So yeah, it's Buddy. This guy gets 2 weeks of my attention. I'm excited about it. This also gets to count towards all of the extra credits. So Hopefully I put a
Are you
picture
sure?
I'll put that picture of the final. Yeah, let's go through the extra credits.
Okay.
So
Stitch on something.
hopefully I have a picture going over here.
With an element. Sun, clouds,
Yes,
stones, or
clouds. Clouds and stars are up there. Or the sun is in the center.
Stitch on with moon.
The moon is right there.
Related to a hurricane.
There's a bunch of water down here, and there it's like wavy. You can see the white caps on it.
Hey, related to the ride, It's a Small World.
Oh, I did come up with something for A Small World. I looked
Probably
it
like
up.
an animal.
No, boat. I was gonna go the ride that you sit in. For the ride, you sit in a boat, and there's a boat on here, and then there's also a prompt for a boat. So I'm gonna do both.
What are you gonna do for? It says to watch a movie related to Canada.
I already did that one. Oh, I lied. I've already done that one. I did that week one.
Yeah.
I watched Brother Bear. It was really cute. I had never seen Brother Bear, so I watched it.
Oh.
It has to be a Disney movie. It has to be one of the ones that they listed.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. It doesn't say that in the prompt, but then later in the
said just Canada.
double check. Ours said it has to be one of the ones listed. If I saw it in writing twice, so I went with Brother Bear because it has to be Disney.
Watch Letterkenny. I was just gonna watch like 2 hours worth and say it was a movie.
I don't think so. I don't think that counts. I did Brother Bear. I watched Brother Bear while working on Vino.
Is it on Netflix?
I have
It's
Disney
not on
Plus.
Netflix. It ain't happening.
I have Disney Plus. You can come on over.
I'm over right now. I'm over right now, and I'm running out of time.
We sure are. All right. So that's my goal for the next 2 weeks is to try to get close to a page finish. I almost was not going to be able to work on this and was going to have to do something else because as of yesterday evening.
So you're pretty much working on that the rest of
the month.
January.
I mean, I'll do a couple of extra stuff here and there, but yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I need to get a really good chunk out of it. I need to get a good chunk. I actually miss this project. It's been 2 years, guys, or 3 years. 3 years. It's been a long time since I've worked on this project.
Is it a hate? No, you said it. All right, I'm sorry.
It is not a hate.
I am paying attention.
It is full coverage, though. It is a full coverage piece. It is not a hate. I'm doing it on 18 count. I think it's 18 count. It might be. Yeah, it's an ADA because it's full coverage. I was like, yeah, I'll just do it. I really do miss this project. I probably won't say that next weekend, but
I thought I missed Haunted House.
I put this away when I started working because this project is for my husband. I put it away when I started working on his stocking, and since then,
that's when I lived here.
Yeah, I put this. So 17. It was actually 2017 since I worked on this, right? Yeah, 2017. So,
I don't know. I've been saying it was 2021 for a week.
Lindsey's like, I'm done with 2020. It's already 2021. Whatever. This weekend, one of the reasons I didn't get a lot of stitching done, this weekend, one of the many, I went to a retreat. It was so much fun to see my friends and just be with my tribe. It was wonderful. It rejuvenated me quite a bit. But I have decided when to go to that specific that retreat. We meet twice a year. I'm not stitching at it. I'm FFOing. I have a box of shame like nobody's business. Mm-hmm. All my 25 advent animals needed to be FFO. Yeah, along with at least 10 other projects.
So, the retreat's not all stitching. People are there quilting. People are knitting. People are
puzzles. It's whatever you want to do because it's drinking. That's what we do. I found out my tumbler holds an entire bottle of wine. That was fun to find out.
Pretty much a big sleepover. It's fun though. I ended up going just for literally 2 hours.
Yeah.
And I did get stitching done.
What I got done was a stack of fabric.
A lot of cutting.
I cut all the fabric for the 25, 24, because Lindsey has 25. For the 24 of my advent animals.
I tried to pull it out from home, but there's not enough stitches.
Just do it, finish it, and then pick up another piece to finish it off. Okay. Well, I would like to add it to the pile.
I have to Christmas.
You're going to have to finish. No, you don't. You have till Thanksgiving.
I have till Thanksgiving.
Okay.
Month 1.
So, I'm working that's my priority. One of my priorities when I go to those things. I'm like, I'm just not going to stitch. I'm going to work on FFOing. I didn't even use my sewing machine while I was there. I thought I brought it. I had it all set up, ready to go. But all I did was cut. It took me over 4 hours just to cut the fabric. Like, it took a long time because I had to make the decision. I'm trying looking at different fabrics because I got a sand. I don't know what they're called. What is it called? What? Where they come in 10 by 10s with a bunch of different fabrics of similar color arrangements and theme or whatever.
Fabric, like sewing fabric.
Yeah, yes, it's sewing fabric, but I don't know what it's called.
I know like a jelly roll.
No.
But no, I know. It's just
they're just 10 by, yeah, I guess. 10 by 10 tiles. We'll go with that. I don't even know. And
like
those you quilters out there are probably cringing right now. I'm sorry. So I bought on Amazon this Christmas fabric that has a lot of the colors. Like it really matched up well with the colors in the Advent animals, like the browns and the blues and the pinks, like just the way it came out, and the reds. And so I was just matching them up, cutting the pieces to size for like everything. And then I pinned them together. Yeah, I'll show you. I have 2 fully finished. I pinned them together and now I have a stack of those. And so when I pull it out again, I'm just going to start sewing them.
It was a lot though.
It was a lot.
Good job, you.
And then I was in the process of fully finishing Vino, and there was a problem. There was an oopsies that I had to walk away from. So it does.
We'll come back to it.
And so hopefully, no promises, but maybe next week I'll have that fully finished because I'm working on
it. Are you putting crushed walnuts in it? Or?
I'm doing a combo.
I don't. She had lavender.
Yeah.
Oh.
I've already made my bean bag. I already made my bean bag, so
I'm gonna have to do that.
I'm not doing all that. Anyways, we're rambling now, right? Yes. Yeah, we are. All right. It was good talking to you guys this week. See you next week. Have a good one. Bye.